We are Tyler and Michaela Watley. I grew up here in Ontario. I went to high school here, played sports, had hobbies. I feel like I'm the last person who should be going overseas. I'm just a normal person. I don't have any special qualities.
I grew up overseas, but I came back to Canada when I was 12 years old. Went to high school in Flesherton, played all the sports in high school. Yeah, kind of like what Michaela was saying. I don't have specific giftings that you would think of a missionary would have.
Overseas missions seems like this giant, big picture task, but if you break it down and just faithfully take one step at a time and being willing to serve the Lord in whatever way He's placed on your heart, with missions, if He has placed that on your heart, take a step towards it and just see if the Lord will open that door and continue, because it's a lot of little steps to get to the field and to be a part of it, but the Lord is really looking for those who are willing to step out in faith to serve Him.
I think, missions isn't just one big decision to go overseas. It takes lots of small decisions to work your way there, and just being faithful to the Lord in that time. And it's a process, but there's people to walk you through that process, and relying on the Lord is very important in that. And
we just recently graduated from ethnos training program. It's a 1.5-year program, and it goes through 3 different threads of teaching, like life overseas, the language aspect, so how to learn a language, and then it goes through church planting, how to plant a church, strategies, and it really gave us a lot of information.
Your training doesn't just stop after the 1.5 years. There's ongoing help as you progress in your ministry. Consultants that help you learn the national language, help you get familiar with the culture, kind of walk you through acclimating to a new environment. When you start translation, there's translation consultants, there's workshops to teach experienced missionaries that have done it before, walk younger missionaries who haven't done it through the process. So a huge need overseas is skilled people, really. You don't have to be a young person fresh out of school to be a missionary. So if you're plumber, electrical, you're an IT, if you're a pilot, we need people. We need you.
The Lord can use you.
One of the super important reasons why we're going is because if people don't go, then these people groups and tribal groups in these very remote locations will never actually have a chance to even hear the gospel. And if they never hear the gospel, they can never believe. And if they never believe, then their eternal destiny isn't heaven. And the sad reality is there's very, very few people going to these remote locations. It's at the end of our lives, when we look back on it, are we going to be proud of what we've done for the Lord, or are we just going to be look back and see what we've done for ourselves?